but make sure that you care just the right amount. Don't care so little to the point where you become nihilistic and fat and disgusting, and don't care so much to the point where you become like autistic, you know what I'm saying, and you start like obsessing over every single little detail about your body. Both of these people are extremely sad, extremely mentally deranged, and messed up in the head.
I'm a big bitch who weighs over 300 pounds and I have a big belly, and there's nothing wrong with that.
You have 4.4% body fat, kind of cool, right? At what cost? These are the crazy things they did to maintain 4% body fat for the other 2 years. Steroids?
I'm on steroids.
You're on steroids?
Yeah.
Oh.
What, taking 20,000 steps every single day for 2 years straight. 10 to 12 hour and a half long strength training sessions per week. Yes, that means 2 days most days.
Our reactions to body dysmorphia is actually kind of insane. If you've noticed, in today's world, we've had the most craziest reactions to people not being satisfied with their body type and with their bodies. On one hand, like I said this in the last video, you know how our generation is so extreme and polarized. Everything we react to, it's almost like there's always 2 extreme sides. There's never like a rational, moderate way to react to like a certain issue. So we're talking about bodies and body dysmorphia, right? On one side, we have the fat phobic movement. So the fat phobic movement is literally just, oh, nothing matters. Let yourself go, eat what you want, and basically like literally like be disgusting with it. Let yourself become morbidly obese. I'm just gonna be honest, that's disgusting. Like there is no more pronounced way to project just how much you hate yourself if your reaction to the issues of what the ideal body is to just be nihilistic. In a lot of my videos, I denounce nihilism. That's why I made that last video about nihilism. I just wanted to talk about how I really hate it. I think life will give you what you want if you work hard enough for it and if you do things with intention. So the fat phobic movement to me is just another aspect of like that nihilistic mindset that a lot of people have, which is just eat what you want. I'm just gonna eat what I want. That's disgusting. And then on the other hand, the hyper perfectionist side is basically like, you have to eat exactly this and you have to eat at this exact time, and you have to make sure that you eat at the right time, and you can't eat, you have to chew this way. Like, I've seen some of it, bro. It's straight up autistic on how detailed it is. I've always looked down upon that mindset because again, both of these people I think are mentally unstable. Like the people that let themselves go and the people that over obsess over it, they're actually a lot more similar than they think. They probably hate each other. The 2 sides hate each other. They're more similar than you think. I believe that exercise is one of, not the most, but one of the greatest acts of self-love. Putting yourself through basically pain, because that's kind of what exercise is. Putting yourself through temporary physical pain in order to not only increase your longevity, your health, the way you feel, and obviously make yourself look better for your future self, right? So it's not for you now. If I do a bunch of push-ups now, I won't get stronger now. I'll get stronger later on after my muscles have recovered after being broken down from the exercise. So what I believe is you can't hate exercise. If you hate exercise, you're most likely leaning towards, the fat phobia group of people who, again, like I said, they're disgusting. Like that's disgusting. Letting yourself go is, God gave you but I don't even believe you own your own body. God gave you your own body. It's your job to take care of yourself, and it's your job to ensure that you were in proper order. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to say this, bro. Like dying from like a health related issue that you caused, being too morbidly obese or being too fat, that's a skill issue. I'm sorry, and there's gonna be people coming, but this isn't, shut up, okay? Even if the issue is psychological, if I had like an impulsive eating disorder where I just couldn't stop eating, I would go get help. You know what I'm saying? That's the one thing that you need. If you find yourself unable to actually begin exercise, it's clearly a sign of self-hatred. You need to go and like get help, seek out help, speak to someone that can help you out. If you ever hear a doctor like try to justify that it's completely fine to not exercise, or that it's completely fine to eat the bad foods or eat like highly processed foods, like stop listening to them. I know I may not be a doctor. I'm nothing more. I'm just a guy sitting in the middle of grass, bro. That's it. I'm a guy touching grass. But listening to a doctor that pushes that type of like dangerous, just eat what you want and just no one cares, just make sure that you get it within your calorie. Shut up, okay? Eat the right foods. I eat bad foods here and there, but at least I understand that it's bad. Eat the right foods. I've been exercising as well, and I really, I'm proud of myself. I'll post a couple progress pictures, you know what I'm saying, my profile pic. I look in the mirror and I like what I see, you know what I'm saying, and that's a sign of like healthy mental health. That's a sign of love, self-love. The type of people that over obsess over exercise are basically like the compulsive people that in a sense have the same issues as the nihilistic people, but they've chosen a different route. They don't want to be seen as weak, and they basically feel that if they're gonna do something, they have to do it perfectly, which basically leads to like a compulsive obsession. It's really, really bad. I understand that even me, I have flaws, or sometimes I have a shit workout, or sometimes I won't exercise to the point where I feel like I push the hardest. And it's good to have that, oh, I could have done better, because it leads to growth. I'm taking that attitude to my YouTube. I do take that attitude to my fitness. I do boxing. I take that attitude there. If I have a bad spar or something like that, I'll be like, oh, I could have done better in the spar. That compulsive need to be better is really, really good in it, and it inevitably leads to growth. But once you go to the extreme, how do I say, it's not, you just become autistic. You're never happy with the results. You will never reach fulfillment if you overdo it, and you then join this group of guys who basically care too much, right? Caring too little, caring too much. You choose. What would you want to be? Ideally you want to be basically in the middle, maybe leaning more to, okay, I care about myself, I'm gonna strive to be better, but I'm also gonna accept my imperfections. There's a lot of things about my body that I wish, like, I'm saying, that I wish I had. I wish I was naturally more bigger. My calves are really tiny. Yeah, like, I have imperfections, but I do not obsess over them, like some little weirdo, like some little retard that's like, okay, so if I eat this and I eat this at this right time, I'm telling you now, these, like, both the people on either side are both like mentally handicapped, and if I met them in real life, like, I wouldn't even hate on them. I would literally say, bro, go get help. My imperfections are obviously, maybe I don't look like too favorably upon them, but I accept them because it's me and it's the way God made me, you know what I'm saying? But I also believe that God gave me this body, and it is my responsibility to take care of myself and to strive to really make this body that I have look the best and be the healthiest and perform the best and perform in the most functional manner possible, by eating correctly, by moving a lot, by breathing good air, by getting sun on me, you know what I'm saying? People that don't exercise like at all are like kind of disgusting in my opinion. Like, God gave you this body, man. You have to move it. We're not couch potatoes, you know what I'm saying? I'm really into the idea of like humans, like we're primal beings, you know what I'm saying? Not too long ago, bro, we used to hunt, you know what I'm saying? We used to like chase down our food. We used to bloody, like, you know what I'm saying, like constantly fight. We used to constantly run, and we had to like lift heavy things all the time. And we had to like always, like, we always had to move around. We always had to be active. It's important to replicate those ancestral actions that, you know what I'm saying, our ancestors did in order to remain healthy, right? It's in our DNA. We're built to move. We're not built to be static, you know what I'm saying? Being static is death, moving is life. But make sure that you care just the right amount. Don't care so little to the point where you become nihilistic and fat and disgusting, and don't care so much to the point where you become like autistic, you know what I'm saying? And you start like obsessing over every single little detail about your body. Both of these people are extremely sad, extremely mentally deranged, and messed up in the head. Body dysmorphia is simply just a sign of bad mental health. People that are healthy and that exercise love their bodies. Like me, I consider I'm pretty healthy. I've been very, very happy lately, and exercise is probably one of like the main foundations of my happiness. Just recently, I've been getting back into boxing. I've been doing some spars, getting beaten up, all of that, and it's I swear to God, like, I was hitting the bag and I was just so happy. Like, I was just moving, I'm sweating, you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing everyone. I love everyone in the gym as well. And like, I'm just like, it's hard physical work, but that work in itself is fulfilling. Again, it's a replication of what our ancestors did. They always moved. They always had to sweat and move around and do hard things to live. You know what I mean? Moving is life, so you have to move. My message that I'm going to push here is, again, don't join the group of retards on either side. Love your body. Love the way you're built. Love your genetic imperfections that you cannot change. Facial structure. Maybe scars that you have stretch. I have a couple stretch marks, like, on me as well. I have it like on my back, on my like. It's subtle now, but I used to have it look crazy. It looked like I like fought a lion, you know what I mean? If you have scars, you know what I'm saying, or if you have like irreversible body acne, in my opinion, those are things that you can embrace. That's okay. That's body positivity. But embracing being fat, or embracing like being really, really fat and not changing it, or embracing being really, really skinny, embracing something that you can change that is clearly unhealthy, is disgusting. Take care of yourself. God gave you your body. You have to respect it. You have to take care of it, and you have to bring up to its best potential. Socrates literally said it's a shame for a man to grow old and weak without seeing the true strength and beauty of his body. You have to put yourself through physical exercise. It is like, it's non-negotiable. Minimum 3 hours a week. Right, so that's exercise minimum 3 times a week. I don't care how busy you are, you can do that, bro. Unless you have like a super high stress job that takes absolutely all of your time, or you're living in a submarine and you're working in a rig out in the ocean and you have to always be on guard. Like, I'm talking super extreme examples that only 0.1% of people can relate to. The heavy majority of people have absolutely no excuse to exercise. That includes some disabled people as well. Okay, if I broke my leg and I was in a wheelchair, I would still exercise my upper body. If I broke my arms, I would still go on walks and exercise my lower body. You have to exercise. That's non-negotiable. I'm literally gonna go and like do a hard workout now. I feel pumped. I had coffee and it didn't even hit me, but this is hitting me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna like really put myself through some work. I'm also going to love the imperfections of my body and the imperfections that God may have given me. This is me, and it is my individual self. I'm always gonna love that about myself. If you find yourself simply unable to exercise, check your mental health. One of the biggest reasons why people don't exercise is simply because of bad mental health, bro. Exercise is like fun. You get dopamine in your head. It's enjoyable. So yeah, move around, move your body, bro. If you're in the UK like me, it is sunny everywhere. UK, Europe, I checked the bloody weather. It is amazing. You have no reason to go out and go for a run or something, bro. Me, I might run now, bro. But yeah, exercise, move around, have fun, but don't take it too seriously to the point where you become deranged and you become a perfectionist. Don't let social media hurt your self-image. Always remain strong in your mind. Always love yourself. That's really the message I'm trying to get across. And bro, enjoy the weather, bro. The weather's so sexy today, bro. And it's gonna be sexy for like the next couple weeks. So I'm counting on you, man. I'm counting on you to do something, man. Yeah, peace.